Hello and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays FTL Advanced Edition. We are in Ninja space. We are in a Ninja space. In Ninja. Where have I heard that word or something like it? In Ninja. Anyways, my weird obsessions. Don't worry about it. We're going to automatically fire on shields here. We are going to mind control this guy. It's going to almost certainly kill his pirate here. Pilot. Or actually, no. Since I'm level 2, he might end up killing that Zoltan. Also works out in my favor. I'll take it. In other words. So we're just going to chill. Artillery beam's going to do a lot of the work for us here since we've got 2 bars of shields to contend with, and that's no fun. They're going to take that out, and it sounded like it breached, so we're going to wait before we act on this any further. We're going to... Ooh, that's not good. Okay, you two, get in here. Repair this breach before it becomes a real issue, and we're going to actually try to take out weapons. I just realized how threatening those weapons actually are. Good God, that beam... ugh. So, wait, does hull missile do double damage even if they just destroy a system? That's kind of terrifying. Ooh, that's a lot of fuel and a lot of missiles. We're going to go ahead and accept that. That's one of the best offers I've seen for a surrender. Alright, everybody repair. Everybody helps. Nobody wants to die, so everybody helps. That's about the way it works. Sounds like a Doctor Who reference almost, but, you know, whatever. It's been a while since I actually sat down and watched it. I'm a little bit of a Doctor Who fan, but by no means a Whovian. So don't lambaste me for my speculative quotations. So, which I do a lot. I realize it's one of my worst habits in real life and otherwise. Fake life, sure, but I will say things that sound like quotes that aren't quotes. Does the DAE do that? It is maybe a little weird, I'll admit, but you know what, it's kind of fun. I like to think that maybe I'm inventing quotes nobody's really quoted yet, and therefore they are my quotes, and they'll get misquoted for somebody else, and I'll be famous by proxy. I'll never get any credit for it. I'll probably die somewhat in obscurity, and yeah, but I'll at least know that my wisdom is out there somewhere floating around, thanks to people quoting things on Facebook and not referencing their sources. So, yeah, great future ahead of me. I like it. Alright. We got plenty. We got missiles for days here, so that's cool. We've got a couple stores coming up, but really I need to get more scrap even if I do want to repair. No, we're going to skip the giant spiders. We don't have a surplus of crew to really afford there. So, fight the NG, agree to offer the exchange. Hey, we got a bounty. And quite a bounty indeed. So that takes care of our scrap concerns. And, yeah, attempt... what appears to be... Oh, no. Flurry of comm signals. We don't have an NG with us. We're going to ignore that, because if I blow that up, I'm going to be sad again. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar, we look up... what was it? Creating a union? Achieving a union. Yeah, that's the name of the episode that I had way back in the day. Way back in the day, good God. Like, as of this recording, like maybe a week ago. Whatever. Chain ion bomb, Hermes. Charge time, 14 seconds. Normal damage 3, shield piercing 5. Standard but powerful missile. Or we can get cloaking, maybe. Not really. Let's just go ahead and sell that because I don't want it. Well, we might as well go ahead and try to replace our Lido since we look like we've got plenty of missiles here. We have missiles to spare, so there's no harm in going ahead and taking advantage of that. And by doing that, or by getting the Hermes, we will accomplish that much. So we're just going to slowly make our way into maxing out our power there so that we could run all of our weapons. And yeah, nothing we could really do here anyways. Once again, cloaking is just taunting us at this point, being available at pretty much every shop we've been to so far. I don't think that's an exaggeration. Let's see. Beam weapon, yeah. Very carefully cut the ship out, always good. Oh, well, we have the 2 bars of power. Now we just need that in the actual weapon power. So we'll get to that. And yeah, both of these jumps go up to the exit, so we can go around here and make it just in time. And Bob's your uncle. Attempt to download, and yeah, it failed, but I'm okay with that. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then a little bit of that. Yay! Okay, we took one weapon offline, but they're still going to be able to bomb us. Ooh, that did a pretty significant amount of... A non-insignificant amount of systems damage. I don't like it. Let's go ahead and Lido again. Make sure we take that bomb offline. Oh, or we're just going to miss. Whatever. Oh, that worked out pretty well for us. They damaged mind control, but that's not a huge priority right now. We don't have any particular attack plan here that depends on it. So, yeah, we're just going to absolutely try to take out this bomb before they're able to do something like that, which is going to put a little bit of a dent in our scheme here. Actually, let's do that. Yeah. We're going to knock that back down a little bit. Our slug guy is going to repair furiously. They don't have a really good way. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting I have an artillery beam. I could have just saved a missile and been like, well, we're waiting for artillery beam now. So what? Deal with it. Let's see. We need one more bar of power to be able to run the Hermes. So we can do that. We could disable dual lasers, I guess, if we wanted to. But I don't want to, so I won't. Easy peasy. Great way to go through life, really. Seriously, I think that's pretty solid advice, maybe. I don't know. Please don't take my word on it. You go and do something crazy and then end up regretting it. Don't message me and tell me I'm full of shit. Because that should go without saying, really. Okay. So, well, we got another store there. Doesn't really help us. Let's just get out of here. Don't want to waste the fuel to go look at stuff that we wouldn't be able to buy. And go looking for the rebel ship. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that indeed. Okay, we got that. We're going to mind control this guy. We're going to suck the air. Whoa, he's... Okay, there's more than one guy there. I was like, man, that guy's attacking fast. What's up with that? There's more than one guy. Good job. So, yeah, this is going to work out alright, I think. We're going to go ahead and move him out of here. Let them slowly die of oxygen deprivation. Totally fine. Nothing psychotic in that whatsoever. That's a lot of missiles. We don't need them that bad. We're very soon going to reach a point in our gameplay here where we can be a lot more selective with how we use missiles. We won't have to be so dependent on them. Since our weapons seem to be rounding out fairly well, we might hopefully try to get something that has a few more shots to it. Ooh, Pegasus. Of course, the Pegasus shows up. Let's see. Required power 3, requires missile, shots per charge 2. Yeah, once again, normal damage 2. That gives us 2 different chances. It only does 3. So we're just going to take the Pegasus. There we go. We have our new weapon. Everyone, this is Pegasus. Say hi. Not enough to do that yet, though. So maybe we'll stick with Lido, just one more fight. And hopefully get enough to do things. Slug Home Nebula, Civilian Sector. Civilian Sector right before the final base sounds like a great idea to me. Hopefully preserve some damage, get a little bit of extra scrap for that final push, and be able to buy like the best items in the game in the shop because we're super lucky, because that's how that works. Combat Drone Mark 1. Whatever. Whatever. 90. Accept. And we're going to shift things around here. Pegasus. Yes. Yes, please. Chain ion, dual lasers. So far, so good. Yeah, I like how that looks. We have like almost nothing in dodge chance, so maybe with our last 2 bars there, we'll go ahead and put that in engines. But we've been doing pretty good without it. Something tells me our fortunes in that it's going to start running out very quickly. Since we're now catching up with 3 bars of shields here, we're actually pretty much matched with what the enemies are going to be throwing at us. So might not be the worst of ideas to... Well, here we go. We're going to test out this little theory of ours here. And we're going to do that. Hopefully that hits something. It appears to not have. We can't really mind control anything, so there's no point in wasting that. We're going to take a quick succession of damage here. A little scary. Maybe just a little bit. I want to try to eliminate these weapons, though. We did just take out their steering. So, yeah, this is going to actually work out fairly well for us. No big deal. That's right by an airlock, so it's a non-threat entirely. Yeah, so I'm going to save my money at least to 150. Make sure that I maintain that as a base rate so that I can get a cloaking device, and that will be our primary defense in the event of total fuckery, I guess. I don't know, do I want to do that, or do I want to focus on engines and not worry about... Now it's a matter of, there we go, mine the asteroid. So that's 150 just in time to go visit the store. Let's see what they have. Whoop, 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 whoop. Cloaking. We can use cloaking to... We can use 1 bar cloaking, 1 bar of evade, and then everything will be fine. That's what my delusions are telling me. Do we have... Reverse ion field as well is real tempting. Oh, we can sell a lot of things, actually. Sell, sell, sell. Buy, buy, buy. We're going to buy a reverse ion field. And cloaking. Final system. Yes, I am sure. Okay, so we'll go ship. And yeah, so our next goal is to try to ramp up our power a little bit. Oh, hey, we still have... If we don't have our med bay powered, we can still put 2 bars into engines. And yeah, I think I like that idea. I think we're going to stick with that. Okay. Now all that matters is that we get enough scrap to maintain these pipe dreams, and then all will be well. So yeah, we're going to immediately... Oh, we're going to immediately mind control him. We're going to do that. We're going to fire missiles. Why didn't you mind control? There we go. Why did I cloak just then? Yeah, it was more reflexive than anything. But, so, yeah. Let's see. We're doing okay so far. Not the worst start. Oh, hey, they have a defense drone. That would explain a lot. I'm sitting here not paying attention. So we just killed their pilot. That's going to help. And, yeah. Whoa, they just took out our mind control. That's not great. We're going to take out their shields, though. And that's going to help out a lot. And yeah, we got this in the bag. No big deal whatsoever. Okay. I actually feel good about the progress I made here, given that there has been no NG. So yeah, that's kind of special. This video is going to go on a little bit long since I'm so close to the end here. So even though I've still got 8 minutes right now, it's probably going to go on to at least 30, and I'm going to try to beat the Rebel base, or the Rebel flagship. Because if I cut it out of the normal time, chances are that it's just going to end up being like a 10-minute finale video. And this is going to be my last game for the day. My only game for the day. And let's go ahead and do that. Fantastic. I guess if we're really short on power, we could just move this guy in there. That's another way to do it. I'm just spitballing here while we're waiting for the heals. So, okay. You guys go back to where you belong. Perfect. And there's another store. Store. Don't really need the store. But we can make these 2 jumps around it. So, if you're thinking, oh, repair before the last sector, it's like, dude, there's going to be free repairs everywhere. Unless they're just all across the map, which wouldn't be completely unheard of. It's still one of those, like, I'm not that concerned. I should probably be focusing, though, and trying to kill this thing. Yeah, I'm going to absolutely take out shields. If all goes well. Yeah, that actually went absolutely fantastic. We are going to cloak for that one. We didn't cloak for the last one, but we will cloak for that one. And awesome. Easy peasy. This is actually going really well. I feel good about our balance in weapons and defenses. If it's going to be... It remains to be seen if it's going to be enough to actually take out the Rebel flagship without pausing. But, yeah, still not bad. We're absolutely going to get the Type C, which will probably comprise my next video. And yeah, all will be well with the universe. Okay. Charge, you can jump to the next sector. Speciality. Sensor subsystems. Why not? Not going to hurt us. We're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to go ahead and do that. And blam. Let me see. If I upgrade it one more time, that's another 5%. Well, this is enough with cloaking to have 100% dodge. So I think that's good enough. No need to get greedy, no need to get crazy, and we still need those doors to block fires and borders. No red shirts here. Oh, hey, we didn't lose anyone. Sweet. There's your Federation Cruiser Type C. And awesome. We are fully repaired. We have more repairs waiting for us. What's the fastest way to get to the base here? It looks like that's going to do it. Cool, cool, cool. Alrighty. So, yeah, moving right along. We got more fuel than we know what to do with. We just got even more fuel than we know what to do with. And, yeah. Shields, that's cloaking's fine. We might as well get some damage soaks here going. So we'll get uh, one more for engines, not necessarily because we're going to power it. Once again, it's just going to keep us functioning. Oh, you know what? We can get third level doors and then put the guy in there, and then we're good. Totally, totally awesome. I dig it. But yeah, so we'll keep that in our back pocket. Actually, you know what? We got plenty of time. We'll go to this other repair station, get a bunch of free stuff, and then yes, third level doors. Third level doors. Make sure we have cloaking. This seems like it might be more important. So let's do that. And we have another repair. We do 1 jump, 2 jump, red jump, blue jump. We should make it just in time to hit the base. Maybe getting a little greedy. There's no time. Get ready to jump. Okay. We'll do repair. Sell off anything we're not going to use at the store. Yep. Yeah, this is going to work out just fine. I'm not worried. You shouldn't be worried either. Unless you notice something I'm not paying attention to and you're like, oh my god, you moron. Wouldn't be totally unheard of. I wouldn't be entirely surprised. But, you know, whatever. We do the best we can here. He's going to do that. I'm going to remember I have a weapon pre-igniter instead of wasting it just about every fight so far. And yeah, cool. Easy peasy. Easy peasy pudding pop. And there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Oh, beautiful, beautiful artillery beam there. Let's see. Could not have done better myself. And I actually didn't that time because it's automated. So that's that quote that I just threw out there wasn't entirely ridiculous. Maybe a little ridiculous, but not entirely. Okay, they're going to die on the next shot here, which is totally fine. That's going to work out real well for us. Fantastic. So, yeah, let's go ship. We're going to upgrade doors so we can continue on with our little plot here without guilt. And we have level 3 doors. We have 2 Zoltan in the engine room. That gives us 45% Dodge. And I'm trying to see, what do we want to buffer here? We buffered cloaking, we buffered oxygen. Let's buffer weapons. Well, if we're fortunate enough to get 100 scrap, then we'll absolutely buffer weapons 1 more. So just in case they get hit once, it doesn't disable our chain ions. Actually, that's a great idea, is to move that around. Okay, they're gonna sap our artillery beam. That could be bad. We'll keep the idea that maybe we should jump out on the back burner. But let's go ahead and start with this. And then we'll get that auto-firing. That's going to absolutely decimate that missile bay there. So, good start, good start. Oh, and we do have dual lasers. They're not going to do anything, though. He's dead. That fire is going to stay in there. There's going to be no hope for repairing that, so that works out real well for me. I dig it. And, yeah. Nice, strong start here already. Okay, they cloaked, we cloaked. They're hacking my artillery beam. That's kind of annoying. We might disable their hacking as soon as we get a chance here, like, say now. Just because artillery beam is going to be real instrumental in our ability to expedite this process. And also, we should probably wait to fire missiles for whenever we can. Mind control. Let's see. Vivimord. Vivimord. Interesting name. Okay, we're going to mind control him. We're going to take out the rest of this hacking here. There we go. Perfect. Now our artillery beam is going to be free to do as it pleases. Assuming they don't fix it fast enough to actually cause some distress to our systems here. But we've got so many missiles. So many missiles. As long as they don't cloak. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? You know what, game? You could bite me 3 times. But yeah, they're not doing any damage to us. I'm not even cloaking, even though maybe I should. Might be getting a little brazen with that, but, you know. Let's see, what are we going to do next? We're pretty much capped out on that. Artillery beam is just not going to offer us a whole lot of assistance here. But it doesn't matter, because first phase is over, they're not going to hack us again. Perfect. Oh, and we did get more scrap, but not enough to buffer our weapons system. We might go ahead and... Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and upgrade pilot subsystem in case something happens to our pilot. We have to pull them away. And absolutely want to maintain our ability to dodge, at least in some capacity. Now, here's where it's going to get real scary, because drones suck. That's pretty much a given. We're going to start off with that, and hopefully disable some things. No, defense drone is going to take care of that, and we're going to be attacked here. This is the real suck part. We did just operate... Oh. Okay, no, you're going to stay... You're going to stay there. I should have absolutely attacked missiles first, and I did not. So I am a fool. Let's see. And we are going to make sure this works. And pay attention to the fact that there is currently some crazy shit going down. Oh boy. Alright. Not the best opening to this situation here. Okay, this isn't good. Oh my goodness, and my guys died. My weapon guys died. We're gonna jump. We're gonna jump to the base. Okay. That's fine. We can do this. It's okay. Alright. So, with the guys we have left, we're gonna stay where they are. I'm not exactly sure where it started to go wrong there. Where did it fall apart? I definitely wasn't paying attention to hitting cloak for the power surge, and that did a whole lot of damage. I forgot about boarding drones. Boarding drones are real bad, and we don't have anybody who could fight worth at least 3 goddams. Yeah, that's also bad. We're gonna wait until we have at least one other guy to help repair over here. Okay. This is not gonna be great with the Zoltan, but we're gonna try. And you're gonna go over here. And yeah, we're just gonna... Okay, we're gonna play cool. Playing it real cool. So, we can still maintain our dodge chance. We can still mind control. By far the most important aspects to this right now. And we're going to have some characters with a little bit of extra repairability. So, bonus? Sure, why not? Let's take power out of that. We're not going to need it. We're going to need dual lasers. Probably not going to need dual lasers per se. But might be handy to just have them at the ready. So, okay, as soon as mind control's done, we're going to send you over here. You can go back to your home. We're going to close all the doors. Actually, we're going to open all the doors. No, we're not. We're going to close all the doors because we're going to have to worry about boarding drones. Okay, so I forgot about missiles. Number 1, should have taken out missiles immediately. That was a big mistake. Number 2, boarding drones are going to be a big pain in the ass, but as long as they don't immediately hit our weapons, we'll probably be able to survive at least a little harassment from them. So here we go. This is the correct way to do things. Alright. There we go. We have damaged missiles. I don't know if that's going to be enough to actually keep them from causing problems. But next we need to absolutely take out drones. Oh boy. Oh boy. How are we going to handle this? We need to absolutely take care of their ability to shoot drones at us before this guy becomes a significant problem. Okay. Good so far. Good. It doesn't look good, but it's already better than it was before. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to make sure those drones stay offline. They are representing the greatest threat at current. So there's the power surge. And we're going to stay cloaked for as long as possible. Okay, not long enough. Okay, this is cool. Alright, it appears what I'm looking at here is the fact that damaging the weapon systems like that don't take them offline immediately, but they do make them charge significantly slower. That seems to be the case. We're going to make sure drones stay down. We might barely be able to pull this out of our ass. But out of our ass, nonetheless, it will come kicking and screaming. Man, that was a horrifying mental image. You're welcome. We need to charge that up, and then we're going to make these guys fight so that they don't repair. Yes. We took a little bit of beam damage there, but not going to kill us just yet. Nope, we are going to make it. We are absolutely going to make it through this. Cloak. Perfect. I feel good about having pulled this off so far. This is the furthest we've gotten with no pause. Next phase of the battle, neither here nor there just yet. Could be a bit of an issue. A little bit concerned. But we're going to definitely find out. That's all there is to it. So you two go stand by over here. You're going to fix cloaking for us real quick. And yeah, there we go. So much for no red shirts, man. We lost the two most important crew members almost immediately after we got that achievement. Sad times. So let's go ahead and repair this and power it up. You go in here, start repairing that. That's going to take a little bit of time. This breach is almost closed. Let's see, where are we at on time here? We are at 25 minutes. So, yeah, probably 5 minutes tops left on this video. So, yeah, calling it. If you can really call it. Let's see. So we'll get weapons totally fixed up here. We now have 100 scrap, so we can go ahead and live our dream of having 1 damage buffer for our weapons. And yeah, I totally forgot to put an extra, almost called them Cylons. Yeah, been watching too much Battlestar Galactica. Zoltan over here in this room. Oh, we still need to fix that. Let's just get 2 guys in there. And then we can allocate power to our artillery beam and be a-okay. Okay. Alright, so, worst thing about this right now. We need to repair. We need to repair so bad. And we're not going to be able to. That's all there is to it. Chances are we're not going to make it out of this. That's fine. Between hubris and poor management here, it's going to just become a huge, huge problem. We're going to fire everything. We're going to fire every damn thing right off the bat. They're going to board us. But they're trying to escape? Okay, sure. I guess. We're actually going to take that guy back so he can stop doing damage to me. You're going to go help put out this fire really quick. And we're going to wait for the signal here. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, a little scary, a little scary. And we died. So, went from a little scary to a lot scary. Oh, I got quiet there for a second because I really thought, hey, we might be able to pull this out of our ass. But I actually forgot about crew boarding on that fight. I remembered what the power surge was, but crew boarding kind of threw me for a loop a tiny bit. So, let's look at our stats here. Didn't make it to the top 10. Oh, wait, no, there we go. Hey, we are number 1. It's easy, easy, normal, normal. So, not too bad. We did get the Type C, so we are absolutely going to look at that. We set no other records. What achievement did we get? We got 1 achievement. Technophobia. Some people just like to watch ships burn. No red shirts here. Get to Sector 8 without losing a crew member. Not bad for being on no pause. So let's go to Hangar. And we are going to look at our new toy. We are going to see list. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, here we go. So this is the Advanced Edition ship. We've already got the kicking war paint there. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So, what are we dealing with? What are we dealing with? We got shields. Engines, pretty good. Weapons, not so great. No weapons, actually. Oh, yes. Flak artillery. Powers a slow, high-powered flak gun that fires severed projectiles. More power means faster cooldown. So, we have no artillery beam. We have a flak 2 that is extremely slow and extremely expensive. So, maybe not the best thing to start out with. I'm trying to think, let's see, emergency respirators, that's nice. It starts with a clone bay, so that's kind of fine. Looks like it's really hard to vent out everything. Well, we've got vents here, here, and here. So there's a lot of places to vent. Oh, I see. The crux of this is crew teleporter. So if we put this Zoltan on piloting and then just have our human and mantis, or just our mantis to go out and kill things, and then we have this here. Okay, this might be kind of fun. We're definitely going to give it a shot. I don't know exactly how well I'm going to do. The Frigate today. Sure. But yeah, could be really fun. Either way, I hope you enjoyed watching. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode, which is now almost exactly 30 minutes long. And yeah, peace be with you. Walk calmly with, I don't know. I'm trying to do a fancy send off there. It's a little spiritually charged, which I like it. I think it's nice, but not necessary. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have fun.